When Americans travel abroad, one of the first questions they often ask is, how do the locals feel about us? The answer depends on where you go, but there are many countries where Americans are warmly welcomed. In these places, people appreciate American culture, enjoy meeting visitors from the United States, and often go out of their way to make them feel comfortable. From shared values to strong friendships, these bonds make traveling much easier and much more enjoyable. Today we are counting down the top 10 countries that love Americans in 2025. From beautiful destinations in Europe to friendly nations across Asia and the Americas, these countries consistently show positive attitudes toward Americans. Let's begin our countdown and discover where those warm welcomes truly shine. Number 10. Italy. Italy has long been a favorite destination for American travelers, and the connection goes both ways. Italians are often curious about Americans and enjoy interacting with them. The hospitality culture in Italy is strong, so visitors are usually treated with warmth and friendliness. Many Italians also speak English, which makes communication easier and adds to the positive experience for American travelers. In cities like Rome, Florence, and Venice, locals are used to welcoming people from the United States and often express excitement when they meet them. Italians admire American creativity, movies, music, and sports. At the same time, Americans are fascinated by Italy's food, landscapes, and art. This creates a natural exchange of appreciation. Many Italians also have family or friends in the United States, which strengthens personal connections. This cultural bridge means Americans often feel a sense of belonging when visiting Italy. Whether you are enjoying a local meal, exploring historic streets, or simply chatting with residents, Americans often find themselves warmly embraced in Italy. It is one of those places where the welcome feels genuine and lasting, leaving travelers with memories that go beyond sightseeing. That combination of culture and kindness makes Italy a destination Americans return to with joy. Number 9. Ireland. Ireland is often described as one of the friendliest countries in the world, and Americans are especially welcomed there. The Irish are known for their humor, kindness, and hospitality, which makes American visitors feel comfortable right away. People in Ireland are generally enthusiastic to meet travelers from the United States. Conversations flow easily, and it is common for locals to strike up friendly chats with visitors. Another reason Americans feel so welcome is that many Irish people admire American culture, from movies and sports to technology and entertainment. In return, Americans often fall in love with Ireland's breathtaking landscapes and charming towns. The English language connection also helps, as there is no barrier in communication, making the experience even smoother. Americans often comment on how easy it is to make friends in Ireland, even during short visits. From the bustling streets of Dublin to the peaceful countryside villages, the Irish are quick to share recommendations, stories, and laughter. Travelers often leave Ireland with not just memories of stunning views, but also warm encounters with people who made them feel at home. This spirit of hospitality makes Ireland a destination where friendships can be formed in just a single conversation. It is no surprise that so many Americans describe Ireland as a place where strangers quickly feel like lifelong friends. Number 8. Canada. Canada shares the longest international border with the United States, and this closeness is reflected in the relationship between the two countries. Canadians are generally very welcoming toward Americans, and the similarities in culture make interactions smooth and friendly. Visitors from the United States will notice how comfortable it feels to travel in Canada, as the shared language and familiar customs create a sense of home. Canadians often admire American entertainment, sports, and innovations, while Americans appreciate Canada's natural beauty and polite culture. In cities like Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal, Americans often find locals eager to offer help, directions, or conversation. Canadians are also known for being respectful and courteous, which makes travel experiences pleasant and stress-free. Beyond cities, Americans exploring Canada's national parks and small towns often meet people who are genuinely curious about where they are from and happy to share local traditions. The bond between the two countries is strengthened by frequent travel, cultural exchange, and strong friendships. For Americans, visiting Canada feels like a combination of something familiar and something excitingly new. That balance of comfort and discovery explains why Canada remains a top favorite for American visitors. Every encounter reinforces the idea that Canada is both a neighbor and a friend. Number 7. Australia. Australia is famous for its laid-back lifestyle, sunny beaches, and friendly people. Americans traveling there often notice how quickly they are welcomed by locals. Australians are known for their easygoing nature, sense of humor, and interest in meeting people from other countries, especially Americans. The shared language makes communication simple, and the cultural similarities help build instant connections. Many Australians are fans of American movies, television, and music, and in return, Americans enjoy Australia's unique wildlife, landscapes, and vibrant cities. In places like Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane, it is common for Americans to find locals who are eager to share travel tips, chat about sports, or simply enjoy casual conversation. Australians tend to value friendship and openness, which makes American visitors feel comfortable right away. Another reason Australians are so welcoming is the adventurous spirit shared between the two countries. Both cultures admire exploration, sports, and creativity, which creates a natural bond. From outdoor adventures to urban experiences, Americans often describe Australia as one of the most welcoming places they have visited. The kindness of Australians leaves a lasting impression, making travelers eager to return again and again. This shared sense of energy and curiosity strengthens the bond with every visit. Number 6. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom is one of the most visited destinations for Americans, and it is also one of the most welcoming. Shared language, cultural ties, and a strong connection through media and entertainment make travel experiences here very positive. Americans often find that locals in England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland are eager to talk, share recommendations, and welcome them into their communities. The British people are curious about American culture and enjoy exchanging ideas about daily life, sports, and entertainment. At the same time, Americans admire the United Kingdom's architecture, theater, and unique traditions. This mutual admiration builds a friendly environment where conversations happen naturally. In major cities like London, Manchester, and Edinburgh, Americans often experience hospitality through guided tours, restaurants, and casual street conversations. In smaller towns and villages, the friendliness feels even more personal, as locals often take the time to engage with visitors and share stories. The long-standing cultural bridge between the two countries makes Americans feel comfortable and at home, even while exploring new surroundings. Travelers leave with not only memories of famous landmarks, but also warm human connections. This ongoing friendship ensures that each visit feels familiar yet exciting. Number 5. Mexico. Mexico is one of the most visited countries by Americans, and for good reason. The warmth of the Mexican people is often the highlight of any trip. Visitors from the United States quickly notice how friendly and welcoming locals are, whether in bustling cities, quiet villages, or beachside towns. Mexicans are known for their hospitality and openness, and they often show genuine curiosity toward American visitors. Communication is becoming easier, as many Mexicans speak English, and Americans who try even a little Spanish often find their efforts appreciated. The strong cultural exchange between the two countries has created familiarity and closeness. Mexicans admire many aspects of American culture, while Americans love Mexico's food, music, and celebrations. This exchange strengthens the bond between people. Travelers often comment on how locals go out of their way to help with directions, share stories, or offer recommendations. Beyond tourism, personal friendships and business connections between the two countries add to the warmth Americans experience. Whether visiting historic towns, coastal resorts, or vibrant cities, Americans often feel at ease and connected in Mexico. That sense of belonging makes every trip more memorable and meaningful. It is easy to see why Mexico feels like a second home to so many Americans. Number 4. South Korea. South Korea has become one of the most popular destinations for Americans in recent years, and the local attitude toward Americans is very positive. The country is known for its modern cities, high-energy culture, and welcoming people. South Koreans often admire American entertainment, technology, and sports, while Americans are drawn to South Korea's food, fashion, and cultural exports. This exchange creates a bridge of appreciation that strengthens friendships. In cities like Seoul and Busan, Americans often find locals excited to practice English, share local experiences, and make connections. South Koreans are generally polite, respectful, and helpful toward visitors, which makes Americans feel comfortable while exploring. The younger generation in particular is often enthusiastic about meeting people from the United States, making it easy for Americans to make friends quickly. Americans visiting South Korea also find that many cultural experiences are enhanced by the friendliness of locals, from dining out to exploring markets and festivals. the positive view of Americans is clear not only in major cities but also in smaller towns, where curiosity and hospitality are just as strong. The country combines exciting modern energy with genuine friendliness, creating experiences Americans never forget. Every visit leaves travelers with both adventure and friendship. Number 3. Japan. Japan is admired around the world for its politeness, order, and hospitality, and Americans often experience this warmth firsthand. Japanese people are respectful and courteous toward visitors, making Americans feel comfortable and valued. In cities like Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto, Americans often encounter locals who are eager to help with directions, explain cultural customs, or simply share a friendly smile. Many Japanese people are also curious about American culture, from movies and fashion to sports and technology, which creates an easy starting point for conversations. Americans, in turn, admire Japan's efficiency, traditions, and modern lifestyle. One of the highlights for travelers is the strong sense of respect shown in everyday interactions, from customer service to public transportation. Americans often describe Japan as one of the most welcoming destinations, where even small gestures from strangers can make the trip unforgettable. Younger generations in Japan are especially open to meeting Americans, practicing English, and building friendships. This creates meaningful connections that go beyond tourism. For Americans, Japan offers both unforgettable cultural experiences and kindness from people that makes every visit special. The combination of tradition, innovation, and respect makes Japan a favorite destination. Number 2. Israel. Israel is another country where Americans are warmly welcomed. The connection between the two countries is strong, and this translates into personal interactions that make Americans feel at home. Locals are often curious about visitors from the United States and enjoy sharing their culture, food, and traditions with them. In cities like Tel Aviv, Haifa, and Jerusalem, Americans find people who are eager to talk, exchange ideas, and show hospitality. Israelis are known for being direct, friendly, and energetic, which makes conversations lively and engaging. Many Israelis also speak English well, making communication easy and enjoyable. Americans admire Israel for its innovation, vibrant cities, and stunning landscapes, while Israelis often appreciate American entertainment and culture. This mutual admiration creates an environment where Americans feel not just like tourists, but like guests among friends. Travelers often mention that Israelis are quick to offer help, whether it's guiding someone through a market, recommending a restaurant, or simply starting a friendly conversation. The openness and enthusiasm of the people make Israel stand out as one of the most welcoming countries for Americans. Visitors leave with not just travel memories but also stories of meaningful human connections. This welcoming energy is one of the country's strongest qualities. Number 1. Poland. Poland is often described as one of the friendliest countries toward Americans, and this reputation continues to grow in 2025. Polish people are known for their hospitality, warmth, and curiosity about visitors from the United States. In major cities like Warsaw, Krakow, and Gdansk, Americans often find locals eager to practice English, share stories, and show their culture. Many Poles admire American creativity, technology, and entertainment, and they welcome opportunities to exchange ideas. Americans in turn are drawn to Poland's vibrant cities, scenic landscapes, and welcoming communities. The friendliness is not limited to cities. In smaller towns and villages, locals often go out of their way to make visitors feel comfortable, offering guidance or sharing a conversation. This openness creates an environment where Americans feel valued and respected. Travelers often leave Poland not only with memories of beautiful places, but also with strong personal connections formed along the way. The warmth of the Polish people and their positive attitude toward Americans make Poland a standout destination. It is a country where travelers feel embraced, supported, and truly at home. The generosity of spirit found in Poland is unforgettable for Americans who visit.